not very effective.
That's true as well.
Oh,
That-
but
that is
catching the
ugly.
para.
Oof. Hate to see it, but that is the game of Diablo.
Good evening and welcome to First Paste. I am your host, Super Slow. Joining me behind the commentary desk is the one, the only Wiz. Wiz, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, a little chilly. It's a nice little blizzard in the northeast here.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm nice and warm and sandy over here.
Yeah. So what's the temperature where you are?
I am currently in the coastal biome of the blueberry uh, terrarium, and this looks like a nice 70, 75
Oh
degrees
wow,
over
that's
here.
warm. That's warm. Though anything's warm compared to the way women treat me. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into the games.
All right, the reason that we have the sand and snow here is our battle today is going to be between the sand of the Safari Zone Kings and the snow of the Circhester Frost. Both of these teams in the Violet Conference coming off of a fresh victory. So after this battle, we will get to see who is the current leader in the Violet Conference.
All right. Very fitting for us to have a Blizzard team here today, of all days.
Yes, we are actually recording this in January, where most of the United States has been lost to, I understand, the snow golems is what's happening here.
Ninetales is out tonight. That's all I can say.
Stay inside. Though I think this
Yeah.
episode comes out in, like, I don't know, March.
Stay inside 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago.
So we have Tyranitar and Excadrill on one end, Ninetales and Frostmoth on the other. Who do you like in today?
Well, I'm hoping to see some good stuff from the Safari Zone Kings. Seemed like last time they were starting to get the rhythm, T-Tar, Excadrill, deadly combo. That being said, I wouldn't put anything past, Ninetales, which is a great standalone Pokemon. Yeah, maybe we'll get to see Garchomp take some kills today. Who knows?
Yeah, this is the same Garchomp who was once on the Safari Zone Kings. In fact, a little bit of a grudge match. Garchomp gets to play against his former teammates.
I love to see that. It's a little drama amongst the team here. Can he show them what they lost?
Yeah, I like that Garchomp does have the Stomping Tantrum, which can really mess with, what is this? 4 out of the 6 members of the Kings have some form of ground weakness. But the Frost really reliant on the snow for the Aurora Veil and the Blizzard. However, the Kings, they like the sand, but as you and I have actually spoken about off camera, there are no moves that rely on sand for accuracy boost.
That is one of those strange things that Game Freak does, which is low accuracy rock moves, and they don't get improved by sand.
And then on the other end of that, indeed, he has the Psychic Terrain, which can mess with the priority of the Frost as well.
That is true, though we don't have any ice shards here, but we do have a jet punch, and an extreme speed. So we'll see if that gets disrupted by Indeedee.
Yeah, if I'm calling my shot here, I like the Kings, but I'm pretty sure that the Frost can steal at least one game just off the back of the Palafin, the Garchomp, and if they can win the Weather War, I feel like Frostmoth is tough to get rid of, even through a rock slide, assuming the Terra Water, of course.
Assuming the Terra Water, and I would always say that snow, since snow is introduced, is more of an weather, and thus will pose a serious problem to sand.
All right, let's just quickly take a look at the Safari Zone Kings in detail. We have the Assault Vest on the Tyranitar, the Focus Sash, Excadrill, Covert Cloak, Talonflame, though I'm not entirely sure if there's any Fake Out on the Frost. Um, Life Orb, Gholdengo, Psychic Seed on the Sneasler to combo with the Psychic Terrain of that choice Scarf Indeedee. This is, I don't know, the third or fourth time we've seen the Safari Zone Kings in general. Second time we are seeing them with Excadrill on the team. Just really powerful team in and outside of Sand.
Yes, this one, you don't even necessarily need to bring Tyranitar and Excadrill to this. The other four are a great, great win condition on their own. Great, two excellent modes. So that may be the way to go here. We'll see.
Yeah, and then we will quickly take a look at the Frost.
Obviously, Ninetales standalone works on any other team. Hits those blizzards with perfect accuracy, speed control, and sets up Aurora Veil, which makes the rest of the team extremely tanky.
Yep, I'll quickly go over the Pokemon and their items. We have the Ninetales, as you've just mentioned, with that Light Clay to extend the Aurora Veil. Covert Cloak on the Frostmoth, really wants to get that Quiver Dance off. Life Orb Garchomp for damage. Clear Amulet Arcanine, doesn't want to take any Intimidate, only wants to give it. Citrus Berry on the Amoonguss for that longevity, and then Assault Vest Palafin with no Flip Turn. That's a hard switch out Palafin.
Interesting choice. Let's see if it pays off.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see if Palafin can show up and do some damage to the Kings today. So you ready to get into the battles?
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it indeed. Here we are in Team Select. We will be watching this battle from the point of view of the Circhester Frost.
Very nice. Since I think last time we were on, at least the last time I was on, I don't know what orders were released. We watched it from the Safari Kings, so this will be a fun change up.
Yeah,
definitely interested to see how Frostmoth does. Let's see. I hope we get to see. I hope he gets picked.
Yeah, Frostmoth against at least 2 Rock Slide users is a tough one. Actually, doing a quick look down, Tyranitar can hit super effective, Excadrill can hit super effective, Gholdengo can hit super effective, and the one attacking move on the Talonflame is Brave Bird. So that's
why we have Terra Water.
That's you get the Ice Bug Pokemon with a gazillion weaknesses, and you say, we are going to Terra out of this. We can figure this out.
Yes. Well, that's the beauty of Gen 9, is that Pokemon with bad typings get to shine because they can just Terra out of it.
It is going to be a shame next generation where all of these Pokemon who had their couple of years of relevancy just taken from them.
I like to believe that we will see terrestrialization again.
Oh yeah, I mean we saw Mega again. I kind of hope we don't see Z-Move. I don't really want to see Z-Move again. I'm kind of done with that.
Well, it's called an Omni-Ring for a reason. It can do all kinds of things, apparently.
All right, heading into the battle, let's see our leads. Indeedee Sneasler combo from the Kings, facing off against Frostmoth Palafin.
A classic. I'm assuming we're gonna see that Palafin get switched out here.
Yeah, it has to be the hard switch. Any damage that Palafin takes in its citizen form, regular form, it just has lower defenses. You don't need to take that. It does make the Frost far more predictable, though.
That is true, and I'm definitely curious. Are we going to see the Frostmoth power up this turn with Quiver Dance?
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't believe that either of those 2 Pokemon on the other side of the field have Taunt. The move of choice for that Sneasler is Coaching, the support move, that is. Palafin switching out for the Ninetales, setting up the Snow, getting that big defense boost for Frostmoth.
Airclaw goes. Okay. Frostmoth is tanky. partially thanks to the snow.
And the Indeedee going for that trick, giving Frostmoth the choice scarf. What move did the Moth go for? Blizzard, possibly predicting that trick, just want to get that early damage off. Really lucky for that Moth to to not lock itself into Infinite Quiver Dance.
That's what I would have expected. That might have been an excellent predict or just luck. Either way, now he's got +1 special attack for his blizzards in snow.
Speed. It's a
Speed.
scarf.
Oh, it's a choice scarf. It's a choice scarf. Yes, it will be. That'll be one fast Frostmoth.
Though, you know, maybe choice specs. That'd be really interesting. Early Terra coming out, going into this is the Ninetales wants the Ghost Terra, so that it could be more defensive.
To dodge the close combat.
Dodge the close combat, take a little less damage from that Dire Claw. Not very effective.
That's true as well.
Oh, but catching the para.
Oof. Hate to see it, but that is the game with Dire Claw. Ooh, and there's the expanding force, but the blizzard hits. And DD goes down.
100% accuracy in snow. Yeah, really just trading spread moves there. The Ninetales probably would have gone down were it not for that Terra, meaning that essentially the Terra Ghost traded for 8 turns of Aurora Veil. If this battle goes anywhere beyond 8 turns, then the Frost is going to be in rough shape.
At that point, that extra tankiness may not matter.
And Ninetales has kind of done its job. It's paralyzed, there's 24 HP, but Aurora Veil's up. It can spam Blizzards, but I mean, Frostmoth has the Choice Scarf. It has the Aurora Veil, it has just snow in general. It's fast, it's defensive, and...
Oh, the Psychic Terrain, his own Psychic Terrain, prevents the priority Brave Bird, but Ninetales still goes down. Too slow with the paralysis. Now, we'll see if the Frostmoth can do its work. Okay, alright.
Frostmoth just laying down Blizzard after Blizzard. Unfortunately, only 5 PP on the Blizzard for that Frostmoth. No PP max, no PP up there. So this choice lock is actually probably
if you hit subscribe. If you hit subscribe now, we may be able to afford to PP up some of these moves.
For just 1 subscribe a day, you too can remind me to. What's the ASPCA but for like Pokemon?
I think the word you're looking is get your PP up.
Get your PP up. Oh right, Pokemon. Gholdengo going for the Terastallization into the Terra Water, taking.
It'd be a good Terra.
I think
resist the blizzards.
I think he was already resisting Blizzard as a Steel type now, but resisting the possible Drain Punch. But down goes Talonflame.
I mean, he would have been immune to the Drain Punch, but the Jet Punch, or at least the Jet Punch. Yeah, he will now resist the Jet Punch.
Frostmoth getting Blizzard. That single target Blizzard, doing a solid amount of damage for no boost. Just single target Blizzard, pretty strong move.
He's going to be struggling soon. That much I can tell you.
I don't want to count the Kings out here because you're right. I mean, that Frostmoth will have to switch out eventually. And then Gholdengo does have a +2 special attack. He could...
And we're back from those technical difficulties.
Yeah,
Let's see where we left off.
Yeah, sometimes you forget to clear out file space. Frostmoth going for that Blizzard into the Gholdengo, doing some solid damage, but the snow is gone, and now Gholdengo is doing his best.
Make It Rain hits. It's the Frostmoth, takes it down. We didn't even get to see it struggle.
No, I think was that the 5th Blizzard?
That was the last Blizzard. So after that, it would have been a struggle bug, so to say.
That was an alright one. Like we'll take that one. Unfortunately, Gholdengo just does not have enough HP to survive a hit. I believe Aurora Veil's up for another, what, 2 turns? But he does have Protect. He can kind of stall that out. But between losing the Ghost type and being vulnerable to Extreme Speed, this may be the game for the Frost, in favor of the Frost, rather.
I'm not sure if that terrestrialization helped it or hurt it at the end.
You know, it was a solid predict for like, oh, maybe the Palafin is going to Jet Punch me, so I want to resist it. But that's what took down the Palafin, or sorry, the Talonflame.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And there goes the game.
Game
All right,
1.
that's 1 for the Frost.
1 for the Frost. Can the Kings fight back? Really, it was. They didn't bring Tyranitar. The snow was able to be set up basically for free. Aurora Veil on the second turn. Everything went right for the Frost. They were able to get Palafin in under Aurora Veil. And Frostmoth was able to just fire off Blizzards, essentially just undefended.
Yeah. Now we'll get to see, maybe they'll pull out the weather we'll see an actual weather war in round 2.
Yeah, I hope so. I think that Tyranitar is a pretty solid pick just into the Frost generally.
Ice types, yeah, The more rock slides, the better. They can't all terrestrialize. At least I don't think they can.
So far, which Sneasler going for the coaching. Is this going to be a coaching rock slide combo to end the game?
It might just be.
Ninetales, Tyranitar dodging every single Blizzard. And with that, Ninetales dodging the rock slide.
This is these weather setters are dodging each other's spread moves here.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get gaming.
Watching the stream. Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna double check that we actually have the correct battle. I do not think this is the correct battle.